Hey Leute, willkommen zurück zu Let's Play The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. Das heißt, wir sind nämlich stehen geblieben, nachdem wir in die Sachsen-Alm meinen wollten. Wir haben schon gefischt. Die geheime Quest und das Buch kommen jetzt dann später. Wow, unbelievable. Ich glaube, so haben wir alles bis jetzt. Surprise, I take it. Welcome to the Saxon Ironman, birthplace of the steel that built the empire. It's huge, I had no idea something this large was sitting right on the other side of the mountain path. Even from where we were standing there, the structures looked like they're tens of arch tall. And cranes and ducts are so massive, it's like they're meant for giants. I guess this must be where the freight line passed on the way here goes. It's a lot bigger than I was expecting. Is this mine managed by the Marquis too? The mine itself is actually owned by House Honor, which means it's officially under the control of the Imperial family. They decide how much iron is mined, then the ore is processed by Reinford's ironworks and shipped all over the Empire. I see, it's a smart move in the sense that it prevents a cadre of nobles from holding a monopoly on the iron mine here. It sounds like this place has a history of complicated politics all its own. But how about it? Should we head down and see if we can go inside? Yeah, we need to tell the mine chief about the researcher's request. You should be able to see the entrance from here. Huh? What's that car? It looks awfully familiar. If I had to guess, it looks like one of the RMP's vehicles we saw in the capital. You're right, what the heck are the red military police doing all the way out here? Doesn't look like a standard patrol at least. Only way to find out for sure is to head inside. Ooh, okay. Ich muss gerade nochmal gucken. Ja, habe ich, gut. Aber ich bin sicher. So. Geben tut sie nichts. Sehr schön. So. So, bye bye. Und rein da. Well, thank you for your cooperation. If you excuse us. Sure, take care on your way out. Looks like the Raven military police really are here. But why would they come out to our mine? Who are you kids? What are you doing here? It's great to see you again, Rudolph. Well enough, it isn't little Lisa. It's been ages since I last saw you around here. What brings you? Oh, looks like you've brought some friends this time too. Actually, we're... Ah, so the group from the military academy. I heard you were scheduled to come, but I guess the date slipped my mind. Sorry to drop in unannounced. Oh, no trouble at all. The doors of Saxon are always open for little Elisa. Though I suppose you're not so little anymore. You've really grown up since I last saw you. Ah, is that young fellow with the black hair your sweetheart? Of course not. We're just classmates. Yeah, what she said. Reen, is there something you've been keeping from us? I admit I was expecting you to know the foreman. Well, grandfather brought me here quite a few times when I was young, and the chief was always really nice. We've got some friends in high places. Well, Gwyn was always good to us miners. For the chairman of such a huge company, he was always easy to get along with. I could talk with him like a... friend. I know what you mean. I'll come to think of it, you all go to Thor, so you must know Angelica Rogner, right? How's she doing? Huh, so you know Angelica too? I do. She used to work here as a part-time after all. Say what? I thought of one of the 4 great houses working on mine? Yeah, she's Marquis Rogner's daughter. Can't say I know much about the family situation. But she never mentioned it back when she started here, and she picked up the work in no time. Put in a harder day work than most of our regular miners too. You don't see too many girls out there like her. Can hardly believe it, and yet somehow you can. Well, it sounds just like her. There's nothing normal about Angelica. Every time I've got my eyes on a girl, she's swooping and have them head over heels for her before I get a chance. She sounds less like a noble by the minute. Well, it takes all sorts, doesn't it? Gotta say, I kinda miss those days though. Rainford's current chairman, she's a sharp lady and quite a looker too, but she's not too friendly. Never shows her face around here, and considering how much of a workaholic she is, I don't imagine she ever will. Ah, beg your pardon. Didn't mean to speak badly of your mother, Lisa. Hope you can forgive me. That's alright, really. I might be her daughter, but I probably know less about her these days than the company board. Lisa. Oh, by the way, what were the Raven military police doing here? Oh, those guys, they've been dropping by quite a little bit lately, asking some questions about our operations. Today they were badgering me for all sorts of statistics about how much ore we've been mining. That seems like an odd question even for the RMP. Why would they have a need for that information like that? I don't know, but it sounds more than a little fishy. Yeah, I'm not even sure what it was they were trying to figure out. Anyway, I'm guessing that's not the reason you trekked all the way out here. Oh, right. Whoops, I can't believe we almost let it slip our mind. Actually, there's something we were hoping you could help us with. We explained the request to retrieve an ore sample from the sealed mineshaft on behalf of Professor Schmidt. Ah, so that's the business, is it? I do recall metal like that being found in those old tunnels, but we sealed the shaft off quite a while back because of dangerous monsters that make the place its haunt. Sounds like you already know that much, though. You really certain you want to head in there? Yep, that's the plan anyway. We wouldn't normally ask to do this, but it's part of our field study. Monsters and field studies are one of our specialties. Alright then. You all look like you can handle yourselves in a tussle, I admit. I suppose you'd be able to hold your own against whatever's in there. This will open the door to the mineshaft. Thank you so much. Don't mention it. If you keep on this way and head east at the junction, you see the entrance to the sealed mineshaft. But it bears repeating, be careful in there. No one's been inside for years now. We will. Alright, let's mosey. Yeah. Dungeon time. So. Let's go in there. These tunnels really are gloomy. Well, we are in an abandoned mineshaft. What were you expecting? Confetti and parades? Well, we'll need to stay on guard for the monster too. It was obviously dangerous enough to seal off the entire tunnel. Yeah, caution's our first priority here. Alright, let's see if we can find some of this linium. Stay on your guard. We don't know what might find us in here. Roger. Yeah. Da ist ein Monster. Da hinten ist nichts. Da gehen wir trotzdem hin und eine Truhe. Eine Truhe. Okay.
Now that's what I call a chest.
Purgatory of Flame session.
Bring it on! Go! Arcus, active.
It's my turn.
Damn, it's dead. One shot.
Leave it to me.
Right.
Ach komm. Ouch.
Leave it to me.
It's my turn.
Here we go!
Bye bye.
Okay, it's safe.
So, dann habe ich noch ein Monster gesehen.
Well, shall we begin?
That's a fat bat.
It's my turn.
Right. Analyzing enemy attack patterns.
Leave it to me.
That's fat.
Go get him.
Got it! Here we go!
Ouch.
Oh, please. I can do this.
All right.
Now! Got it!
Bye bye. Session. Come here.
Enemy sighted! Take him out!
All right. Go get him. Let's do this.
First.
Leave it to me!
Why not?
I did.
2.26, nice. Still never got the 3.0.
My turn.
Go!
Still.
It's my turn. Now.
I'll back you up.
This is it for you.
All right.
So.
Here we go! Now's our chance!
Gotcha.
Gone. Und du bist auch weg. Fast.
All right.
So.
I can do this.
Ich habe noch so einen Check, ob da irgendwas ist.
Nicely done. Success.
Der ist zwar keine Schatztruhe, aber vielleicht was anderes. Monster, das ich nicht hatte. Okay, das habe ich schon. Das ist ein Bug.
Enemies ahead. We'll have to fight.
Leave it to me.
Now! Got
Kann
it!
natürlich sein, dass wir das in tiefer
Here we go.
später rein müssen.
I can do
I
this.
don't remember this place at all.
Leave it to me.
Und du gleich sagst Iron Man.
My turn.
Okay. Please hold your applause.
Sing.
Ja, ich glaube, da können wir dann später rein. At least I was playing the stores. I'm not sure, honestly. So it seems to have been excavated pretty recently. That was anything we need to worry about, though. Hold on, aber wenn der Ding hier seit Jahren zu ist, der Minenschacht, warum ist hier dann seit neuestem ein Ding? Das macht keinen Sinn. Man müsste man doch schon wissen. Ich dachte, ich habe gerade irgendwas gehört. Well, I haven't seen anything that fits the description we were given. That said that we only found small amounts of it back before this tunnel was sealed. Shall we keep looking? We should probably make a more thorough view of the area. Oh, what's that? It must be a monster we were warned about. So it decided to come out and greet us after all, huh? Ready or not, we're in for a fight.
Be careful, this one looks strong.
Leave it to me.
My turn.
Ellie,
It's my turn.
Please. Why not? Why not? Dann sind zumindest die Bugs weg.
Go.
My turn.
I lost the beat.
I can do...
My turn.
My turn.
My turn. Is everybody okay? I did it!
Nocturne Bell. Phew, glad it's over. Oh? Yeah, is it just me or does this look like exactly like a nice chunk of linium? So that monster had eaten it? That was a bit rough off the ride than I was prepared for. Still, that's mission accomplished, I guess. Yeah, let's get this back to the Institute of Technology. Let's say goodbye to the chief on our way out if you get the chance. Da ist der Ausgang. So. Auf nach draußen und dann in die Stadt und dann Secret Side Quest, Book. So, da ist der Chief. Hi. Well, looks like you were able to get your metal samples safely. Should have guessed that Winston, Grandad and their friends would be up to the task. It was no walk in the park, but with having to fight off that monster. Well, you did good work nonetheless, monster fighting and all. Make sure you get to the Institute of Technology, alright? Yep. Yep. Kann ich teleportieren? Schade. Would have been funny though. Gut, dann laufen wir halt eben runter. Nicht runter, doch runter. Den Berg runter. Und geben das Ding ab. Okay.
That looks like a tough one. Be careful!
Bye bye. I will fought all of you. Sowas von umgekehrt in der Hand. Okay, da lang und in der Stadt wieder. Sehr schön. Sehr schön. So, nein, okay, muss ich halt hinlaufen. Meine Herren, das bleibt durch. Institute of Technology. Bitteschön. Oh, did you manage to find any linium? Sure did, here you go. Thanks, that's exactly what I was hoping to get my hands on. There should be plenty to serve as a research sample. I'm happy to hear it. Of course, if you actually went in and cleared the monster out there, I'm sure you could get plenty more. That's something we can consider after we've proven this is a valuable material. It's all part of the research. This is Professor Schmidt we're talking about. I'm sure he'll deliver some kind of interesting result. It was an honor to have been able to aid the professor's research. It was a pretty rough job, though. Thanks, I'm grateful for all your help, and I'd like you to take these as a reward. Thank you very much. Anyway, it's back to work for me now. Good luck with your field study. Thank you, glad we could help out. Okay. Looks like the sun's starting to set already. It took longer than expected. I'm not surprised it was a hard day's work, even by our standards. Well, at least we were able to finish all of the requests, and that was what really matters. Now let's head back to home and wait for my mother. You said. Someone seems awfully cheerful. Huh? What's wrong? There's something going on over there. Oh? Seems like something out of the ordinary. Sounds like it's coming from the plaza of the lower floor. Let's go take a closer look. Wait, hold on. What? I saw this Aufzug. Hey, isn't it? No way. What are the Provincial Army and the Raven Military Police doing here? Ugh, I have a bad feeling about this. This doesn't look good. I don't know what's happening, but these guys look like they mean business. Let's go down to the lower floor and get a closer look. Right. So. The escalator. They cordoned off. What are they thinking? Looks like we have to find another way down. Aufzug. This is bad. Preserving order and roar is the duty of the Norte Provincial Army, our duty. We've had quite enough of outsiders like yourself swaggering into town as though you own the place. If I may, we're currently here on a mission for which we have full authority. Besides, the expansion of the railways has increased the flow of money, information, and people across the country. These days, it takes a modern organization to maintain order in an interconnected world. That organization is the RMP. So why don't you take your sashes and your pointy helmets and kindly keep out of our way? You son of a... Sir, I can't let insolence like this tarnish our good name. Now, let's not be too hasty here. They may answer to the Chancellor, but with only this many of them, they're nothing more than a mob in uniform. Tanks in the city. What the hell? Armored cars? Are you insane? You can't just throw military vehicles into the middle of a city. On the contrary, arms exist as tools to defend one's territory, one's country. Had we been the ones fighting the terrorists, I assure you we would have not been outsmarted. Citizens of Roar, you have nothing to fear. In these dangerous times of terrorists running rampant, the Norte Provincial Army is here to defend you from harm. And defend you we shall. These glorified beat cops are out of the depth. They know nothing of this community. I suggest you don't place too much trust in them. What a blowhard. It's like he's spoiling for a fight. He's really sending them to the populace. But they can't just drive around on armored cars right into the city streets. What do we do? They're both officially recognized military organizations. I don't think there's much we can do. But if for some reason things turn ugly, let's do everything we can to get all of the nearby citizens to safety. Right. Well, I guess it's as much help as we can offer. Pretty much.
You're quite correct, of course. Both the Provincial Army and the Railway Military Police have their own roles to fill, each important to the Empire.
Oh, hey. Isn't that... Captain Claire, I didn't know you'd arrived. I'll take things from here. Yes, Captain. Yes, ma'am. So that's her, huh? Yeah, the infamous Icy Maiden. Good day to you, officer. I believe the Imperial Government notified you 2 days ago that we will be conducting patrols and investigations in the area. Has it really caused such inconvenience that you felt compelled to bring an armored car within the city limits? Well... And frankly, I can't bring myself to agree with your assertion that we are out of our depth here. The railway is a network that crosses the entire Empire, allowing us to dispatch forces anywhere at the moment's notice. We can also gather divisions scattered across the country in one place in a matter of hours. In fact, we pride ourselves on it. It's our distinguishing feature as a division of the armored forces. Really? I do keep seeing them pop up in the Imperial Chronicle. Looks like Claire showed up at the perfect time. As quick-witted as ever, too. Now there's a classy lady for you. Ugh. We have no quarrel with you and no reasons to argue. We have enough on our plate with the terrorists as it is. But we've got a job to do, and so do you. Ultimately, our commitment is to the people of this nation. I'm sure you feel the same, no? But
A query for you, then. How would you respond if a crisis were to occur in multiple places at the same time?
Oh. Hi, Rufus. Why is he here? Rufus! Oh hey, uses his brother really gets around. And it always turns up when we least expect him. Lord Rufus, we didn't know you were in Roar. Are you leaving already? Indeed I am. His lordship asked me to extend my stay, but I'm afraid I have business to attend to elsewhere. I'll be heading out in a short order. So that's Duke Alberea's eldest son. As the noble faction's biggest up-and-comer, he's sure just depart.
Ah, Captain Claire Revelt, I presume? It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've heard much about you.
It's an honor, Lord Alberea.
Please, no need for formalities between us. Rufus is fine. Still, you seem puzzled as to what I'm doing in Ruhr. Or, to be more specific, how I got here. Do I assume correctly? The country's railways are completely under your control. Had I taken a train, you would have known it. And yet, there are no signs I passed through Ruhr Airport either. The truth is more mundane than fantastic. I arrived aboard the Alberea family's private airship, which currently sits just off a highway on the outskirts of the city, awaiting my return. Blind spots are an unavoidable reality. We all have them. As on the ball as you are, you do well not to overestimate your own superiority. After all, the hardest falls are the ones we don't see coming.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Now, isn't it time both sides withdrew? And remove those unsightly vehicles from the streets at once. A provincial army must conduct itself with valor and grace at all times. Would you not agree?
Precisely, my lord. Withdraw. Armored crew, stand down. Yes, my lord. Oh, fortune finds us face to face once again. So it seems. Thank you for diffusing the situation the other day. You needn't be so formal. I was just in town to speak with the Marquis on my father's behalf. I imagine you two must have had a lot to talk about. Indeed, we did, and the Marquis never makes it an easy time. I took advantage of all the excitement surrounding the courageous maiden voyage to take my little trip unnoticed. Given the current climate, it's impossible to predict what may happen both here and in Ordis. You have 3 days of your field study remaining. I suggest you focus on your assigned tasks and stay out of trouble. I'm looking forward to seeing what Class 7 has to show at the Academy's festival after all. Phew. Man, you meet Eustace and you think you've seen the nobility's golden boy, then you meet Rufus. I'm actually kind of impressed. I'm almost loath to admit it, but over time I have gotten the impression that he's a good man, for a noble anyway. He's a sharp guy. I can see why he has as much sway in the noble faction as he does. Well, it looks like the sun's about to set. Why don't we call it a day here? My mother might know more about what's going on with the provincial army and the RMP. Yeah, I can't get behind that. Nothing happened in Roar without Marquis Rogner's say so. We need to figure out what he's up to. I'm also rather curious as to what brought the railway military police out here. Or the army who seems to be driving tanks to cities to win arguments now. Yeah, there's gotta be something going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. That's gonna make for some interesting dinner conversation, huh? We'll find out soon enough anyway. Anyway, come on, I'll show you to my home. Though I guess you've already been there. It's just part of the Renford building. Huh? Wait a minute. So you live... in the penthouse suite on floors 24 and 25, yes. That's my family's house, more or less.
Man, I can't believe your family has the top 2 floors of a world-class high-rise all to itself.
Yeah, even high-ranking nobles would trip over themselves to secure a luxury suite like this.
I was afraid you guys would react exactly like you just did. That's why I just kept my mouth shut. Sure, it's large, but it's so pointlessly large for just 2 people, and the only servant we have is Sharon.
If you have Sharon, that's the only maid you need, even for a place this big.
You said it.
Well, we'll be guests here for the next 3 days, so thanks for having us, Elisa.
Well, of course. Don't mention it.
My. Is it just me, or do I detect more than a hint of red on Lady Elisa's fair visage?
Could she be embarrassed?
I am not.
We're here on a field study, so could we at least try to take this a little more seriously?
No.
Oh, lighten up, Machias. It just wouldn't be a proper field study without one of us getting embarrassed about our family.
Yes.
Welcome home, everyone.
Feels nice to be back. I'll just ignore how you popped up to greet us the moment we walked through the door.
I just couldn't wait to see you. Now, if you'll just follow me, I'll show you inside.
Nice.
Whoa.
Well, I'm impressed.
This is even more grandiose than I'd expected.
You can see the whole town out there below. Talk about the lap of luxury.
Looks like a comfy place to take a nap.
You guys really think so? I've been away from Ruhr for half a year, so I guess it does feel kind of nice to be home.
I guess that's natural.
I've already finished preparing dinner. Please, let me know whenever you're ready to eat.
Thank you.
I don't know about all of you, but I'm pretty hungry. What do you say we... Wait, actually we can't, can we? Mother said she'd be eating with us tonight, so we need to wait until she comes home. And there are quite a few things we need to ask her, too.
Well, actually, my lady, I'm afraid I received a call from the chairman earlier about that.
God damn it.
What?
Can't eat with us. Too busy.
Lisa, if you wolf down so much food so quickly...
You'll get fat.
It's just this once. I eat a balanced diet the rest of the time.
But you've been bolting down every course so quickly, I'm surprised you haven't inhaled your napkin.
Maybe we're gonna need to rethink your stage outfit for the concert.
Crap. I almost forgot about that.
If you're worrying about us, you don't need to, you know? I know your mother promised she'd have dinner with us, but we all know she's a busy woman.
And she said she'd try to make some time for us tomorrow instead.
But still... It's not that it bothers me so much, but she sits on Thor's board of directors. Who's she meeting with that's so important she can't even clear a little time to see us? She got off the Lusitania already, didn't she?
I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to say. She's not out on a date with a gentleman or engaging in any lascivious behavior, if that puts your mind at ease.
No.
That's not what I'm worried about. Not even close.
Exactly.
Honestly, hearing she was seeing a man might even put my mind at ease.
Elisa?
After dinner, we got straight to work finishing our reports for the day. With Chairman Rena canceling a dinner appointment with us, the tension between the provincial army and the railway military police and Rufus' suspicious behavior, it was clear that something significant was happening behind the scenes. We just weren't sure exactly what. Well, we have the rest of the night free, so we might as well enjoy ourselves. You're welcome to look around the house as much as you want, but in no circumstance are you to set foot in my or Sharon's bedroom without any permission.